Zion Williamson is out there with Klingon. Then it's Jay. Then it's Bonnie. And it's Walsh. And at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Raptors was phenomenal. He finished with 66 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Miami. And Williamson gets it to go.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
The Heat trail by 19. Cooper kicks to Miller. 90 seconds now into the second half. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Asta Klingon puts it up from 7. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Cooper kicks to Miller. Takes it inside, and it goes down 2 points. Miller's got 9 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Shea outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Walker. Puts up a deep 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Klingon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Now here's Shea. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Williamson. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Well, that's a terrific assessment.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Oh, here's Jay. 27 points for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Pelicans, McCall. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jay. Both free throws, good for Jay. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever, and that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way and you're interested.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Jay outside. And Jay throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Miller outside. Heat moving the ball around. He swats the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Cooper. He tries for 3, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Jay. 33 points for him. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Dan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Here's Cooper. He has 6. And it's Jaquez, top of the key. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Shoots over Klingon. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Globe covered by Williamson. Pass to Miller. And they get it. It's deflected. Here's McCoy. And Jay throws it down hard.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
With the drive, over to the wing. Pass to Hawkins. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Adebayo with the ball. Globe. Pelicans pull it in. Klingon's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Shea outside. Here's Walsh. And he's good on the 3 ball. Walsh has got 8 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Jaquez. 7 points in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jaquez has got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Che. There's a screen. Here's Hawkins. And another three for New Orleans.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Che outside. Pass to Hawkins. No good from outside. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Hawkins. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Jaquez. He's got 12.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Che, right side. And he drops it in from the low post. McCoy's got 39.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Cooper kicks to Adebayo. Miller surveying the floor. Here's Jaquez. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Che outside. To the wing right side. Three-pointer. Walsh can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Cooper, and it's blocked, and they recover it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
1:32 left to play in the third. Here's McCoy. Again, the Pelicans score. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Here is Miller after the made shot from McCoy. Counted good.
Assist goes to Miller.
1:03 left in the third. Pass to Walsh. Back to Che. Six on the shot clock. Walsh can't get it to go.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The shot's good. Cooper's got 4 this quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Che, right side. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hawkins has got 6.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
From deep three-point land, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star weekend.
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for. Right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Miller. He's out there with Cooper. Tucker out there with Bam Adebayo. Pass to Miller. Over Bonner. Miami no good on that time either. Pelicans leading by 23. Shea left side. And Shea throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Walker taking his time here. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 1:21 left in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shea.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one to stop him.
6 to shoot. Double team on Adebayo. Miller with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Shea outside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, John, you got first today.
Go, what's the riddle today?
And P, your team has established an identity as one of the league's scoring superpowers. A lot of teams with that label have come up short in the past. What makes you think your team's any different?
You know, John, I didn't I didn't play on those teams, so I don't know what went wrong for them. But I do know that the guys in our locker room, you know, they playing the right way, and they've been pouring in points and stacking up wins. And, you know, we didn't play against the teams in 1968 or 1993 or 2012. You know, we play against the teams that are on our schedule, and, hey, we beat them. You know?
That's what I'm talking about.
In a good way? Oh, sure. But I mean, we packed too much into too short of time.
Good job, MP. I see.